So my name is Chen, and I'm very happy to see you all in here. We're at a masterclass for abandoned carts, and as you can see, we also spoke not only about the problem of abandoned carts, but also about the solution and AI solutions and AI innovation. Feel free to raise your hand or just say, question, talk while we're speaking, while we are lecturing. It is not just a lecturing, it's a masterclass, and it's very important that everyone will understand and try to think about his or her businesses and how they can implement the solutions that we are providing. So let's start with a bit of introducing myself. So it's nice to meet you all today. My name is Chen. I'm the CEO and founder for Zissu company. We just won yesterday the Germany E-Commerce Awards as the best agency, so we are very happy to host you all. In general, just to recap, so we are partners of Shopify experts, and we are building mostly on Shopify, but also in different platforms as well. Some of you have WordPress. Please raise your hand who has WordPress and who has Shopify. Okay, so you're the bigger one. Those that are on WordPress, don't feel shy, just migrate. Okay, anyhow, speaking about our solutions, so we're providing API solutions, whether it's ERP systems, CRMs, WMS solutions, also doing migration, CRO services. CRO is standing for those that not sure yet, for conversion optimization. It means that we are providing reports and actual things, actual development or design or content to improve your sales in your site. Sometimes we are doing things to improve the sales, and sometimes we just like to decrease the abandoned rate. Also, we created hundreds of stores globally. We're located in Israel, but we are working with the German market, European market in general, and in the North American market as well. So speaking about the last thing, I want like to speak a lot about myself, but we're also developing Shopify apps. So if it's relevant for someone, those plugins are relevant for CROs as well. So what is our problem? So the problem is that most of the visitors that are coming to your site will probably won't buy. And this is very, very, very suck. I'm sorry for my word. So if we're speaking about the average, please raise your hand and tell me, what do you think is the average rate for conversion rate in websites, in online stores? Yes, please. Sorry? 1%? Okay, sometimes it's even better, but it's a range. Other thoughts? 5. Wow, if you have 5, I'd like to work with you as well. Yes? Yeah, so we're speaking about a range between 1 to 3%. So it means that we need to have at least 50 or 100 visitors a day just to have one sale. And this is really, really hard. We're paying lots for media, but on the other hand, we're not getting any revenue back. So we have different principles that we can decrease the abandoned rate and see how we can increase the sales. So let's speak about it a little bit. Mutuality. Mutuality is the principle in which we can give something to the client, and therefore he or she feels commitment to give something back. So let's say we're adding samples or free products. They are surprising from the free product, and then they would like to come back. They get a really good service. Improving trust levels. So there are a lot of ways to do that. We'll speak about customer service, we'll speak about insurance, and different ways to do that. Utilizing the company values. So maybe some of you, I had a conversation with Lucas there about going green, about vegan. So you can bold those values and share more of this information with your clients. Increasing average order value. So let's think about this thing. We really like to sell, but while we catch up or win back this client of ours, we can also upgrade the product itself or add more quantity or even sell not just the product that they abandoned, but also other products as well, which is cross-sells and upsells. We will speak about benefiting from new technologies and AI innovation. You probably heard the phrase of OpenAI, ChatGPT, and other technologies. Let's see what they can do for us. So, speaking about the problem, we already spoke about it, but just to recap a little bit. So it costs us too much to convert a new visitor to a real buyer. Sometimes we're paying too much in PPC campaigns, and even if we're doing organic campaigns as well as paid campaigns, it takes us a lot of time and effort. Sometimes we also pay for designers, content writers, and so on for our campaigns. Sometimes they are in-house, but we are still paying much and not getting anything back, or not the amount that we expected. So the thing is, let's say that we have a good marketer, and the marketer can bring a lot of traffic, but this traffic is not convert. We have leads, but they are not paying. So we're thinking whether the problem is with the campaigns or the website. Just to give you a little tip, just to test your stores. If you have lots of traffic, but you don't have sales, it is probably the website. But if you have sales, but you don't have enough traffic, or the traffic costs too much, fire your marketer. So, the third thing is, the impact of using the senses and instincts don't work well in the internet. Yeah, we're still in the 22nd century, but we can't smell, we can't taste, we can't touch. So yeah, we have lots of startups, and it's really cool. We have 3D models, we have videos, we can have demonstration of the makeup or the clothing on our body, but still we can't touch it. So those of you that were at TK Maxx or any other place here in Germany or at Berlin and tried to do some shopping before coming in here, so you probably tried to touch, feel, wear the different products that you were looking for and didn't just took them without any sense. And the last thing, we need to optimize purchase process and increase the cart value. By the way, I have an open question for you guys. Speaking about senses, do you think of a solution that can help us to have a sense for clients that are not familiar with one of our products? Let's say that we're selling fragrance, or there's a new food, fragrant perfume. What do we do to sell them if the person can touch, smell, or feel? Anyone? Yeah, please. Samples is a great idea. Yeah. So if you can send samples, it is amazing. If you have, for example, an influencer that can speak about it, it will be nice. But if you have a brick and mortar store and you can't sell it online, so start from tell the people to come to the store and try to fill it. And then they will be the return customers that will come to your website. Okay. Commitment through mutuality. So we have lots of ideas about it, and every one of them can be implemented in each store. It doesn't matter the platform. We have lots of plugins in different platforms, and even if you code it yourself, you can follow those principles and try to develop them or try to implement them in your own platform. So let's think about it. In order to get something, we must give something back. I would like to see hands up in the air for people that have a store and give something back to their clients. Yes, please.
So we are giving a lot of knowledge, like plenty of ebooks.
Nice. This is a digital product. Ebook is a great example for giving something back. It might cost us for the design and the content, but basically, now that we have solutions with AI, it should cost us less. And this is something that we can spread out there very easily. Other examples. for giving something back. Yes, please. Free modules? Okay, okay. Sounds cool. So let me give you some ideas. So we had a chance to work with lots of cosmetic brands. And cosmetic brands sometimes sell 1+1. So it's not only the free gift that they are giving by selling one product, but the option to test another makeup, another glow or whatever. Okay. As well as products, like physical products, you can sell digital, you can bring as a gift a digital product. It can be a guide, an ebook, a presentation, a free ticket for a meetup or a lecture, and other ideas as well. And samples, of course, are very easily. Think about the products that you are giving as a free gift. If you have a business plan, and I hope that you have for an annual or two-year business plan, you're thinking about the money you spent on gift, on discounts, and other things. So we'll speak later on about personalized discount and how we can decrease the amount of discount and still make our client satisfied. But thinking about it, in some cases, you can replace a product with a sample or replace a physical product with a digital product, save the money, but still give something back. There are other ways to do that. So one of the largest brands there in Shopify, but in general as well, is Rihanna's brand. Who is familiar with Fenty Beauty? Who is selling in Fenty Beauty? Not me, maybe my wife. But loyalty point, they are doing a really good loyalty program. So what they are saying is something like that. Buy in our store, earn some points. Those points worth money. The money that you're gathering will go as a donation for relevant organizations. But there's another cool thing in this program. If you'll earn enough points, you'll be able to meet Rihanna, like a physical meet, for a makeup course that she is doing. So she will teach you how to groom, how to put the relevant makeup, and how to see amazing like Rihanna. So think about a celebrity, an influencer, a person that you would like to meet. And this is also something that I won't call it digital because you meet a person, but this is something that not necessarily costs much. Improving trust. So let's sum it up. Credit cards are not working anymore. Please remove the credit card icons from your checkout. But let's see other things that are better for increasing trust. So the first thing is that abandoned carts happen because of open questions. Sometimes those questions are regarding the company, the company profile, like what is the address? When will I get my shipping? How am I able to return? Also, speaking about other things about the quality of the product and others. So let's give some examples. First of all, try to display the shipping and return policies. Usage of infographics and links can help dramatically. So you don't have to write the whole policy, but have a link. Put an infographic, like a truck icon or any sign and error for return, and then put a link just under. We're in a generation in which we don't like to read that much. So if we see something visual, like a video, like icons, it can help us a whole lot. Speak about customer service. So first of all, if you don't have a WhatsApp, a live chat, a system that helps you to immediately answer, please implement it right now while this lecture. But if you do, please try to add more information in your cart. In some of your stores, and to be very honest, I had a chance to visit some of your stores before coming to this masterclass. So I saw a wide range. Some of you are using the cart page. Some of you are using the cart drawer. Some of you are doing a pop-up. But either way, you can use the telephone number that someone can call. Please add a link to this phone number using href in code and make the people that are surfing from mobile devices to click and call you right away. Second thing is the email. Sometimes, if there is no contact us page in the site, and I do recommend you to put one if you don't have at the moment, maybe your live chat just replaced it, put the email instead. In addition, sorry. I'd like to tell you something about the contact us page, by the way. Is there anyone in the room that is not using a contact us page, by the way? You're all good. Okay. Why do I ask this question? It's not only for the end customers. If you have a new brand and you're looking for wholesalers, the form that you have in the contact us page can use also for wholesalers and new opportunities. So think about a module in which you can combine both B2C, B2B, and other solutions. People that would like to affiliate you can also use this form, and you can increase the amount of people that are selling your products and earn more money. Company values. So first of all, I would like to demonstrate some examples, and then I would like to hear you if you're using this technique in your website. So the first thing is social responsibility, charity work, donation, and so on. Is there anyone in the room that donates some of their revenue to any organization at all? Cool. Who do you donate?
We have a product which is like an oil, like an edible oil for kids, and we are donating an organization supporting orphans.
Amazing, amazing. Supporting orphans is amazing, and help the poor. Do you bold it anywhere in your site? You do. Okay. So any charity activity is amazing to help your customers say, okay, there's a competitor right there at the corner, but I would like to help those orphans, like you've mentioned, and this is the reason why I would like to buy there. Green company. Anyone recycle or use products from recycled materials? Amazing. So going green is one of the best ideas. As you see, we're at the end of February. Back then in the years, I assumed that there was snow in Berlin, or at least it was colder in here. But as you see, we can go with t-shirts to this lecture. So we would like to keep our globe safe, and everything that can be recycled, go green, or reduce our carbon footprint, it will be amazing. Some of the companies are using electricity, cars that are using electricity, and therefore they are reducing their carbon footprint. And let's speak about another good example. Gemshark, that is also made on Shopify Plus, is using solar plates to get their electricity for manufacture their clothing, so it helps us save the globe. Let's speak about accessibility and fair trade employers. So there are different ways to support it, and I'll give one example of kite ride in a second. But let's say that there are people that have disabilities, for example, or as you mentioned, people from minorities or other places, or any people that was harmed for any reason at all, and would like to have a shelter, a place that will hire them and give them the support, not just the financial support, but sometimes also the psychology support to help them and have a good life. So if you have anything like that, people would love to hear about it. And if you are already doing that, please bold it in your product page, on your cart page, and other places. We're speaking about the customer journey. the customer journey is not starting from the cart, of course, so abandon the site can start from the very beginning, from the collection page, cart page, or the landing page that you just referred from your marketing campaign. But afterwards, if you haven't put it anywhere else, you can also mention it there. Let's speak about Privy. So Privy is a global organization that helped people that were in the sexual industry and help them to change their way of life. They are teaching them about creating new clothing, fashion, and combine in a company that sells fashion products. So let's talk more about Privy. So think about those that are surfing. I know that if you're not from Hamburg or you're not near the sea, so you're surfing less. But on the other hand, for those that has the option and they are surfing, there's kite surfing. So those that their kite was harmed or not working anymore or not good enough, so they are donating those kites for Privy. As it is waterproof, people are making from those recycled kites bags, mostly bags, but in some cases other accessories that are with very strong materials and sell them for good purposes. They are a non-profit organization, so once you're buying any product from Privy, it is very important to understand that you are not just help them earn their salary, but you are actually hire and employ those that were at the sexual industry and were harmed from that situation. Okay, let's speak about increasing the average order value. So I assume that most of you already heard about upsells and cross-sells, but we will think about some triggers that those upsells and cross-sells will be better in use. So first of all, once again, an open question: who has some upsells and cross-sells in their cart? How many of you are using a related product in their cart? Please raise your hand. I see that not much. Okay, so first of all, if you're using Shopify, just as an example, also the free themes, the new Dawn theme, include a related product section in your cart page and cart row. So that's the first thing that you need to implement. And the reason is very simple. Once someone is buying in your site, you would like to increase the amount of products or the order value, so you will earn more. And let's say that we have complement products. If I'm selling shirts, maybe I would like a new jeans. Or if I'm selling coffee, I would like to have a cup of coffee as well. Sorry, I'm a coffee addicted. I really like Nespresso, so those are some examples from my own life. But think about your brand and your options. So, some phrases. Upsells is increasing the quantity or upgraded product. For example, those that are selling laptops can sell a laptop with an upgraded motherboard, with more memory and so on. So this is a way to upgrade. If I have iPhone 13 in my cart, maybe I can upgrade it to an updated version. Pay more, but get more. Cross-sells, adding complement products to the cart. So we were speaking about related product, but in most platforms, the related products is usually same products from same collection. What we would like to do is to use plugins or develop it on another case to have complement products and not just from the same collection. Let's speak about using triggers. So first of all, think about a limit or any number at all that above this number you will get free shipping. This progress bar that you will have, either if you developed it in JavaScript or just implement an app or use an agency, what you would like to do is to give free shipping. But let's say that the shipping costs are just higher and higher. Speaking about gasoline, the high prices, let's think about another solution. Not just shipping. And maybe our product is very heavy. or maybe it's very expensive and it costs much. So you can have the same progress bar to have a free gift. And speaking about Fenty Beauty once again, what they've done in the past, they just removed it, but so you won't be able to see it in their site. But what they've done is to have a mystery box. So you will get something free, but you don't know what it is. And if you're addicted to this brand, you would like to know. So you'll spend more. I heard that some American friends just mentioned to me that in some cases they rather have their delivery very fast rather than waiting. They are willing to pay more to get it faster. Probably Amazon. But the fact is that if I can have a faster shipping, let's say that I'm using DHL and DHL has different ways to ship, like in a regular one or express one, maybe it is shipped by truck, landed, or with a flight. So maybe I can offer this one as well. So those are different methods to use the same progress bar for different purposes. How much can I add to my cart? So statistics says that we can sell more in about 25% because we weren't expecting to spend that much money. Sometimes we find something that we couldn't find anywhere else and all of our friends will be jealous. But this is not the common case. This is mostly the rare case. On the other hand, if we have a great discount or we have another product, but it won't cost that much, it will be most likely be added to the cart if we only displayed it on a section in our cart page or cart row or any other way. If you promised a coupon code, please put it in the cart as well. So the thing is, you're promoting a new discount, a new promotional. It doesn't matter whether it's Google, Facebook, or any other advertising platform. You promised a discount, but the person can't see it on the product page. Then he can see it on the cart page. And sometimes he won't wait for the checkout page just to enter in the input field the relevant coupon code. So here are a couple of tips that you can use. First of all, if you have a link in your campaign that will include the discount and the person can see it in the early stages of the customer journey, do that. If you have an app that presents, or you can do a price and compared price to see the price before and after the discount, it will be amazing. But if not, at least put an input field to insert the coupon code at the cart page, and it will help a whole lot to decrease the abandoned cart. Okay, so we made it to the technology and innovation part. So once again, we have a bit of an introduction. So first of all, we spoke about things that we can implement ourselves, add content, add media, different design, and then we will solve it all. But the truth is, we can do much more at the admin part with apps or third-party services or new technologies. So the first thing that we will speak about is the win-back. Automations via newsletter, SMS, and notification. And actually, I think that some of you spoke about WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, and other methods as well. So at past, large companies like Coca-Cola or Amazon or Nike had a huge budget for marketing, so they can advertise at the same time or hire people that are specialized in TikTok, in Snapchat, in Facebook, in Instagram, and other platforms that I won't name right now, but they have the budget to do that. They have their designers, content writers, and the option and the knowledge to do the relevant advertising and schedule it ahead. But the normal people, like we are, didn't have the budget. So what do? We would like to have a net to catch them all. Maybe we don't have the TV and huge signs in the streets, but we do have other tools that combine several platforms to advertise organically and paid. Speaking about discounts and exit intent, we'll speak in a moment about personalized discount. not every customer should have the same discount amount. There are people that would like to buy the product with the same price, those that would like to have 10%, 30%, some that would like free gift or free shipping. Insurance, we would like to increase the trust. Is there anyone that is selling electricity products? Not at all. Okay, so we'll speak about those that do later on. And also relevant for other luxury products like jewelries and others. PPC marketing, we spoke about it just a moment. Remarketing, win back the clients with paid ads. And of course, personalization. Okay, wait. So speaking about the win back, we know different tools, organic and paid, to win back the client. If we are not using any tool at all, there's money on the table. Just grab it. Some of the platforms, sorry to be very, I don't know, to speak about the platform that we are using, but it happens nowadays with lots of platforms as well. But for example, Shopify has its own newsletter, which is free, and also some notifications, like admin notifications, built in. So for example, they are sending the abandoned cart email, which is very simple and I don't like it, to be honest. And it contains just a summary of what you abandoned in your cart. But we can always customize it. Speak about how sad we are that you are left, and think about different reasons for people that abandoned. We are quite guessing, let's say, if we are not using a high-end technology. And let's think about different reasons for people to abandon and use them as a subject in the email that we are sending. Let's start from something that just interrupts our focus. It means that, for example, the baby cried. We got another call in our cell phone and we just surfed a website to buy something. So we closed the window and nothing happened. We can ask them to return if something just interrupted or we're very sad that you went. The second thing can be totally different. Maybe, just maybe, you weren't aware that the products that you have in your cart are still saved. And I'd just like to warn you because we have low quantity and you might not have it. The third thing will speak about a discount or ask an open question about the reason you went. And we would like to have you back. If you need any discount, so you can add a coupon code. But just think about it. We haven't mentioned any coupon code, any discount for the first stages. And you can do the same for SMS campaign, but it is much shorter. So if I can add in my newsletter an emoji of a sad face or a crying face, I won't be able to use more than an emoji. Or if you have the startup of SMS bump, so you can use a GIF. But if you don't, so only an emoji or a smiley, but work with the same method. Notification. How many of you using your notification as a campaign nowadays? Please raise your hand. That's amazing, but I see a few hands raised. I know it's nagging. I know that you're surfing the website and think, oh no, I don't like to be one of those naggers that just ask me to approve something and get notification popping in my screen every now and then. But actually, it's not true. Because, first of all, if I have notifications, I can have them all over the website. An email will be grabbed by a pop-up for a newsletter with most likely a discount at the very beginning. On the other hand, the SMS will be probably at the checkout process, but notifications starting from the homepage. So all the data that you gather about the customer journey starting from the very beginning, from the homepage. For that reason, you can speak about abandoned cart and not only about abandoned checkouts without getting any other information. This can also be personalized, and you can have different campaigns, and once again, not only with discounts. Third-party services provide those combinations of all of those tools. Yes, please?
Which apps or which plugins would you recommend for the notification operations?
So you have lots. For example, Push-all can be a great one. We've mentioned that Carty, Klaviyo, and Flashy, those that are mentioned in here, can do notifications as well. And by the way, those are cross platforms. Sorry. So you can download each one of them, compare their pricing plans, and see what is good for you. Klaviyo is very recommended for e-commerce platforms, as it can gather also the return customers, in general segmentations, and you can do relevant campaign for relevant segmentation. Yeah, please.
I have a question. There is it was, I think, for 10 years, event banner blindness. Yeah, this is some event when the users, they are annoyed by this notification. They don't see really what is going on, and they close, and then they get the hate. So
try to not use that many pop-ups out there. So you have the pop-up for accessibility, the pop-up for the live chat, you have the pop-up for the newsletter, and the pop-up for the notification. Don't use them all, okay? You have different ways to do that. You have the phone number, as we've mentioned at the card, which is static. You can put a pop-up for the newsletter with a delay of 15 or 20 seconds after. And there are ways to modify it in a nicer, smoother way. But I do agree with you about it. And of course, PPC marketing is mentioned. It doesn't matter the platform, but what you would like to have is the information, the data to return them back. And there are also some tools in which you can just schedule those campaigns in different platforms. Speaking shortly about creative discounts. So, as mentioned, there are tools that we are using as an agency to personalize the discount. It means that we can personalize the content, for example, by gender. Those that don't feel good with speaking about a specific gender, it's okay. But you can say, for example, hey there, or hey Mirs, Mrs. or Mr. and so on, just to personalize it a little bit. Of course, we are not informed about the name of the customer, but we can do some pop-ups or in other hand, some discounts that are personalized. The name of the coupon code can be personalized by the client name, for example, in embedded cart campaigns. Also, AI personalized discount can be used to know more information from the environment. For example, if it's hot, okay, get a hot discount about, and so on. Is it cold out there? We would like to warm you up with a discount, and so on. Is it Valentine that was not that long ago? Okay, get something for your beloved, and so on. So personalized discount is speaking not only about the content, but the design, and also about the amount of discount that you are giving. So one of the tools that we're using has the ability to understand or have a statistic or a lookalike audience in which they are choosing to give one person 10% and the other 20%. And it changes. And therefore, if we had a coupon code for a broad coupon code for all of our clients for 30%, this is something that we could save and get more money that we were expecting, although we have a discount in our website. Exit intent is the effect in which you are taking your mouse and hovering for the X sign to close the tab or close the browser. So there are pop-ups out there, and there are lots of tools that just see the mouse that is going through the X sign and say, oh, don't go. We have a discount for you. Please wait. Warranties or manufacturer sellers, if you can give them warranty or extended warranty, this is also a type of a discount. Okay? And of course, retrieve lost revenue. The last thing in our presentation is ruling out the possible risks. So, actually it's the one before. InsurTech speaking about the insurance options and adding trust and values. So, first of all, if the person is not sure that the product will be on time, that the product won't be there, that he's in a place in which it won't come or will be damaged because of the delivery, they can actually get an insurance. You can use it as an upsell to get more money out of the order value, or you can say this is free and have it as a discount. Of course, you're protecting your clients from any type of damage, whether it's electricity or any physical damage, and therefore they have more trust to buy in your company. Most likely, if this insurance is covered by a big company. Okay, and this is really the last one. So, speaking about personalized customer journey. So another AI tool that we're using nowadays, and I really recommend you to use our help and implement it, is to have a different customer journey for each client. What does it mean? It means that if back then we had to use A/B testing to change the content or the color of the button or different visuals to see what works best, we're nowadays using AI to test a different menu order. So if we have a menu and a sub-menu and a sub-sub-menu or a mega menu, we can order it different, the titles, and everyone will see the navigation a bit different. Also, we have lots of products in our collection page. Maybe we would like to promote a specific product, but maybe the other clients are looking for different products at all. So we would like to rearrange the order of the products in our collection page. Most likely, if you have an endless scroll and you would like the people to see the relevant products that they are looking for that were at the bottom, because they are the new one. If we will understand the shoppers and their behavior, we have a better chance to win them back, to increase the order value, and of course they won't abandon because they found what they look for. If this is a personal customer journey, there is a better chance that they will increase the amount of sessions, amount of pages that they are surfing in your site. There's a bigger chance that they will stay longer in your site looking for different products because they know what they are looking for. And the best thing is that from the same traffic, you're getting more sales. AI tools that are supporting a different look and feel will help you not with bringing the traffic. So speaking about the marketer that you want to fire back at the beginning of our lecture, you don't need to fire them anymore because if they are bringing the traffic, we know how to handle it. So if you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand or just speak personally. Thank you for all.